We have the hard, the medium and the soft tire. The white, the yellow and the red. For wet tires there are two choices and we only see one. We always see only the green, the intermediate, which is good, but it's not good for very tricky conditions. And yesterday at the start of the Grand Prix there were very tricky conditions. So what we wanted to see is that the full wet tire would have been bolted on, which can deploy a lot more water and raises the car ride height a little bit because the tire is so much higher than the other tires. I think they're too conservative with making the full wet tire, and there's too much complaint about drivers that have no feeling whatsoever with this full wet. So when they bolt it on, still drivers are complaining about aquaplaning and no grip and whatever, and then they red flag it anyhow. So yesterday they didn't even try to put the full wets on, even though they declared it a wet race. And I think that is a thing that Pirelli has to sort. It's more of a tire issue that can make a difference than a rule change, for example, because it's still the drivers that have to feel the grip, and if the grip comes from the tires. So Pirelli, I know Formula One is being very conservative and busy with the CO2 neutral and trying to get everything in place. There are also rumors that Pirelli won't take any of the full wets with them around the globe anymore, which means it's not a spectacle anymore. The intermediate is a good tire, and we have seen some great racing on the intermediate from Pirelli that it turns out to become a slick, and you can really try to make the difference with your strategy, and that's how an intermediate should work, in my opinion. But a full wet tire, we should also have a proper functioning full wet tire, because looking at the history when there were two tire manufacturers battling each other with Michelin and Bridgestone, we had amazing wet races. I think that's what Pirelli is missing, and I'm not a technician about how you have to build a full wet tire, not at all. And Pirelli can do that, and they might have done so, but they should use it more often.